What is up, everyone? We are officially in the heat of February. The bracket is taking shape, and the star power in college hoops this year is absolutely insane. From legendary freshmen like the Bouger twins and AJ Dybantsa to seasoned floor generals like Braden Smith, the talent gap has never been tighter. Today, we're ranking the top 20 players in the country based on their impact, stats, and how they're projected to carry their teams through March. Let's get straight into it, starting with a sleeper out of Ames. Rounding out our top 20 is the deadliest shooter in the Big 12, Milan Momcilovic. His high-arcing shot is nearly unblockable, and he's hitting over 40% of his threes this year. At 6'9", he's more than just a shooter, showing an improved ability to score off the bounce and finish at the rim. Milan is a big shot hunter, who has already hit 3 buzzer beaters this season. His defense has taken a step forward, allowing him to stay on the floor during the Cyclones' most important defensive possessions. He's the floor spacer that makes the Iowa State offense work. Morez Johnson has completely transformed his game this year at Michigan. Once thought of as just the rim runner, he's now shooting 40% from 3 and 80% from the free throw line. He's still an elite shot blocker and rebounder, but his new spacing ability makes him a nightmare to guard. Morez is a high IQ defender who anchors the Wolverines' interior without getting into foul trouble. His growth over the last 4 months has been the biggest storyline in the Big Ten. He's a lock for the first round and a legitimate candidate for Big Ten Most Improved Player. Labaron Philon is the perfect guard for Alabama's rims and threes offense. He's a lightning-fast playmaker who thrives in the open court and finds open shooters with ease. Philon is an elite finisher at the rim for his size, using a high-level floater to score over bigs. His defensive instincts are top-notch, leading the Tide in deflections and transition steals. He's matured quickly under Nate Oates, cutting down on his turnovers as the season progressed. Philon is a spark plug that makes Alabama's offense the most dangerous in the country. Kingston Flemings is the fastest player in all of college basketball, and it's not particularly close. In Kelvin Sampson's system, he's turned into a defensive menace who creates chaos in the backcourt. Offensively, his burst allows him to get to the rim at will, where he's an acrobatic finisher. His outside shot has improved throughout the season, making him a complete offensive threat. Flemings plays with the Houston toughness that has defined the program for years. He's a superstar in the making who fits the Cougars' culture perfectly. Koa Peat is a physical powerhouse who has bullied his way through the Big 12 as a freshman. At 6'8", he has the strength of a veteran and the skill set of a guard. He's an elite rebounder who can grab a board and lead the fast break himself. Pete's passing is his most underrated attribute, as he frequently finds open shooters when the defense collapses on his drives. He's a high motor player who never takes a play off on either end. Pete is the engine that keeps Arizona's high-powered offense in rhythm. Jacoby Gillespie has been the savior for Tennessee this season. He's a high-scoring guard who can create his own shot against anyone in the country. Gillespie is at his best in transition, where his speed and finishing ability are top tier. He's also a lockdown perimeter defender who leads Tennessee in steals. His leadership has stabilized a young Tennessee roster, providing a steady hand in close SEC games. Gillespie is a gamer who lives for the big moments and the big shots. Bennett Stirtz is the most underrated player in the country, period. The Iowa guard is a triple-double threat every night, possessing elite vision and a high basketball IQ. He's one of the best shooters in the nation, currently hovering around 45% from beyond the arc. Stirtz is a master of the no-look pass and keeps the Hawkeyes offense flowing at a top 5 rate. He's a veteran who doesn't get rattled by the crowd noise or late-game pressure. If Iowa makes a run this year, Stirtz will be the one pulling the strings. After a tough road back from injury, Jeremy Fears has reclaimed his spot as the Big Ten's best pure floor general. He's a throwback point guard who prioritizes getting his teammates involved but can score when needed. His defensive pressure on the ball is legendary, often picking up full court and disrupting the opponent's rhythm. Fears is the emotional leader of the Spartans, playing with the toughness that Tom Izzo loves. He's currently averaging a career high in assists while maintaining an elite assist-to-turnover ratio. Michigan State goes as Jeremy Fears goes. Darius Acuff is a pure bucket getter who has thrived in John Calipari's system. He's a creative ball handler who can get to his spot whenever he wants. Acuff is averaging over 20 points per game, using his strength to finish through contact in the SEC. His outside shot has been more consistent than scouts expected, forcing defenses to play him tight. While he's a score-first type of guard, his vision in the pick and roll has been a pleasant surprise. Acuff is the type of guard who can catch fire and score 30 points in any given tournament game. Zuby Ejiofor has flourished under Rick Pitino, becoming a defensive terror in the Big East. He's arguably the best shot blocker in the country, using his incredible wingspan and timing to erase shots. Offensively, he's become a reliable finisher around the rim, and a monster on the offensive glass. He plays with an intensity that defines the new St. John's identity. Ejiofor's conditioning has improved significantly, allowing him to play high-intensity minutes without wearing down. He's the defensive backbone of a team that looks ready to make a deep March run. Christian Anderson has emerged as one of the most electric shooters in the country. He's currently leading the Big 12 in three-pointers made, often pulling up from the logo. His speed with the ball makes him nearly impossible to keep out of the paint, where he's a crafty finisher. Anderson has also improved as a playmaker, ranking in the top 10 nationally in assists. He's a high-usage guard who rarely turns the ball over, making him a coach's dream. If you leave him an inch of space, the ball is already in the net. Graham Ike remains the most dominant back-to-the-basket scorer in the college game. He's the focal point of the Gonzaga offense, drawing double teams every time he touches the block. Ike has refined his passing this year, finding shooters with ease when the defense collapses on him. He's a model of consistency, giving Mark Few 18 and 8 every single night. His leadership has been crucial for a Gonzaga team that features a lot of new faces in the rotation. Ike is a physical force that most mid-majors simply have no answer for. Caleb Wilson is the modern unicorn that North Carolina fans have been waiting for. At 6'10", he runs the floor like a wing and protects the rim like a traditional center. He's currently averaging a double-double while shooting over 58% from the floor. His ability to grab a rebound and start the break himself is a major weapon for the Heel's high-octane offense. Wilson's defensive versatility is his calling card, as he can switch on to guards and stay in front of them with ease. He's a high-ceiling prospect who is getting better every single game. Darryn Peterson is the best scoring guard Kansas has seen in a decade. He's a 6'6" physical specimen who bullies smaller guards and blows by bigger wings. Peterson is averaging 19 points per game and has already hit multiple game winners in conference play. His masterclass footwork in the mid-range is something you just don't see from a freshman. Bill Self has given him the keys to the offense, and he's responded by being one of the most clutch players in the nation. Peterson is a legitimate threat to be the number 1 overall pick this summer. JT Toppin is a double-double machine who's taken a massive leap in Lubbock. He's currently averaging a double-double in Big 12 play, dominating the glass on both ends of the floor. His efficiency is off the charts, shooting nearly 60% from the field by feasting on lobs and second-chance points. Toppin has also developed a reliable corner three, forcing opposing centers out of the paint. He's a defensive anchor who blocks shots without chasing them, showing incredible discipline. Toppin is the anchor that makes Texas Tech a dark horse Final Four contender. Joshua Jefferson is the glue guy who turned into a superstar for the Cyclones. He's a stat sheet stuffer who leads the Big 12 in steals while providing elite rim protection at 6'8". His offensive game has expanded significantly, showing a reliable face-up game and improved passing out of the post. Jefferson is the primary reason Iowa State has a top 3 defense nationally. He plays with a level of grit and physicality that perfectly fits the Ames culture. He's the player coaches hate to game plan against because he impacts winning in ways that don't always show up in the box score. AJ Dybantsa is the most explosive scorer in the country, period. Playing in the Big 12 gauntlet, he's averaging nearly 20 points per game and making it look effortless. His combination of size, verticality, and shot-making ability makes him a projected top 3 pick in the upcoming draft. He's carried BYU to massive upsets this year, proving he can handle the alpha role on a big stage. While he's still tightening his handle, his mid-range game is already pro-level. Dybantsa is a walking highlight reel who can win a game in a 3-minute scoring burst. The heart and soul of Purdue is back and more efficient than ever. Braden Smith is currently leading the Big Ten in assists, operating the Boilermakers offense with surgical precision. He's shooting a career-high 43% from 3, making him a nightmare to guard in the pick and roll. Despite his smaller frame, he's one of the best rebounding guards in the nation, often sparking transition breaks himself. He's the veteran presence that keeps Purdue steady when the young guys get rattled. Smith is a Bob Cousy Award finalist and the gold standard for collegiate point guards. Yaxel Lendeborg has become the ultimate chess piece for Dusty May at Michigan. At 6'9", he does everything, from bringing the ball up the court to anchoring the interior defense. His rebounding numbers are elite, but it's his improved 40% shooting from deep that has NBA scouts salivating. He plays with an unmatched motor, often racking up triple-double wash stat lines by the under 8 timeout. Lendeborg is the reason Michigan is a top 5 team right now. He's the most versatile defender in the country, capable of switching 1 through 5 without breaking a sweat. Cameron Booger isn't just a freshman. He's a finished product who's completely revitalized Duke basketball. Averaging 21 points and nearly 9 rebounds, his basketball IQ is years beyond his age. He's already a 5-time ACC Rookie of the Week and plays with a physical poise that reminds scouts of a young Tim Duncan with better vision. Whether he's stretching the floor or dominating the high post, he's the undisputed engine of this Blue Devil squad. He's a favorite for National Player of the Year, and for good reason. If Duke cuts down the Nets in April, it'll be on the back of Booger's elite two-way play. And there you have it, the top 20 players in college basketball right now. This class is absolutely loaded, and the battle for the top spot between Booger and the field is going to be legendary as we head into March. Did I miss anyone? Who is your pick for National Player of the Year? Drop a comment below and let's argue about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more 2026 draft and college hoops content. I'll see you guys in the next one.